All right, KTC, here we go. Weekly update. We have a big weekend of events coming up. I know a lot of you are racing or participating, however you want to define it, in the Across the Lake swim on Saturday, which also means there's no more Across the Lake swimmers to get in their way Saturday morning swims going forward. So that's exciting. We also have the Peach Classic. I know there'll be a lot of people at that race, as well as Sagelands in Osoyoos. So lots going on. And I will say, as you progress through this week, please feel free to modify the workouts. Obviously, if you're racing this weekend, you probably want to take some of it down, do a little bit of a taper, a little bit of a rest. That being said, if these aren't your A races and you really want to ramp up for or continue to ramp for either Ironman Canada, Calgary I know is coming up in a couple of weeks as well, which will kind of line up really nicely in the plan. And a lot of people are doing later season races as well. So you can play with the volume. I'm kind of an in-betweener personally. So, this Peach isn't my A race, but I still want to do well. So I'm going to bring it down a little bit, but I don't want to sacrifice too much volume because Ironman Canada is my main focus. So anywho, you will need to do some modifications and feel free to do so. So Friday, you can expect options, whether we're doing this tempo thing here or just a little bit of a shakeout. Same with Saturday. I either expect you there or not there if you're swimming across the lake. Well, if you're swimming across the lake, I don't expect you to be there. But if you're racing the next day and you want to just do a little shakeout swim, keep it short and sweet, feel free. That being said, if you want to go a little bit longer because it's not that important, no problem as well. Kind of same with the bike. I'll probably just be going out for a quick little hour tootle. And if anyone wants to join me, probably do another lakeshore and back. That so far has worked at least well for me personally. And hopefully that'll prime you for a really good day on Sunday. So obviously the Sunday run.
Daddy?
Okay, no idea where I was now. So, Sunday, obviously, if you're racing, we won't be doing any long running, but I know there hasn't been a whole lot of people coming out for that one. If you want to show up for a long run, maybe put it out on Facebook and organize something. But again, I think most people are going to be racing this weekend. Backing up as we kind of look at the early part of the week, we've already got a little bit of speed, so sharp in there. Wednesday, again, we'll have options to modify, and I'll leave that one up to you. If you're coming to the track, awesome. We can always cut that short, or you're feeling good. Wednesday's still not too bad to be pumping out a good quality workout anyway. And we're going to keep tomorrow night nice and easy, leaving from H2O as long as the weather cooperates. It's kind of hit or miss lately, but we're just going to go for a nice endurance ride tomorrow. So not pushing the pace. Probably do a nice southeast Kelowna or east Kelowna, maybe more out towards the north end type of ride. So that'll be tomorrow. So that is the week as I just jumped around all over the place. Basically, modify as needed. Set yourself up for the weekend however you like, the best you like, and the best you like. Best you can. If you have any questions, feel free. You can always catch me at any one of the sessions, and I can happily provide you my opinion on what you should maybe tackle to set yourself up for success or not success, or success later on down the road. Looking at the following week, we continue to work. We got some big things coming up. Including a little sprint duathlon. Sorry, I almost said triathlon. Sprint duathlon on the Wednesday night. So we often do a brick workout where we go swim, bike. I got to get swim out of my head here. I just got out of the pool. We got to go bike run, or run bike, however you want to think about it. This time we're actually going to just do a bike and then a run. So about 4 or 5 loops around our TT course, which will bring us to anywhere between 16 to 20k ish, give or take, maybe a little higher than 20k actually, and then run a loop of that. So if you want to test out the sprint legs or do a little longer type of brick workout. We're going to do that on the Wednesday night. Obviously, if you're just coming off some hard racing, you may not want to go all out on those, or if you're doing anything longer, you can dial that back as well. So that's a big one, as well as Friday. Don't get too scared. We're going to do some 5Ks, but some of you just do one. And that'd be a really good threshold, or FTP, functional threshold pace test, where you can kind of gauge where your zones are. And I'll talk a little bit more about that next week. I'm not going to talk about the rest of the week here, but on the long weekend, I know there are a number of you racing the Calgary half, which again aligns really nicely with a recovery week. So you'll have a nice little race week there. Those of you that are not racing, I believe that's the long weekend, and Darren is actually going to be putting out some details. We're probably going to replicate what we did last long weekend, where we go hopefully long swim if it's not super choppy again, longer run on the Saturday. Go for the bike course, Ironman Canada course again on the Sunday, maybe followed by a run if you can survive. And then, Monday will be hit or miss whether you can survive that, do anything else on the Monday or not. But stay tuned for that. Essentially, it's, again, I believe the 30th will be looking to head down to Penticton again if you're interested in riding the course, if you're doing Ironman Canada. Or even if you're not and you just want to get a really long ride in and ruin the rest of your next week of training. More the merrier. So last thing that I wanted to touch upon, I got a couple of questions. We got a lot of new people joining in as well. Seems that as quickly as people take some breaks, we got more people or new people coming in. So welcoming everybody. There are a bunch of tutorials that you can find on our YouTube channel. It is the Kelowna Triathlon Club. If you just search that on YouTube, you will find our channel here. And if you click on playlists, there is a whole tutorials playlist. I'm not sure. Some of it's kind of jumbled up. Training plan, yeah. But if you click on tutorials anyway, this will kind of walk you through. The first two here are on Zwift, so Training Peaks and Zwift, and getting Zwift all set up and things like that. Obviously, we're not doing a whole lot of stuff on Zwift at the moment because it's really nice out. But if you go farther down, starting with video number 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, kind of gives you a orientation on setting up Training Peaks and a little bit about how to use it. So if you are not currently receiving the workouts in your training, so if you're not receiving this plan and you're not working with me one-on-one or working with any other coach that's populating your Training Peaks, and you just want to get the workouts that are kind of on the, I shouldn't say kind of, are on the schedule for the week, obviously modifiable, then feel free to watch those videos. It will show you exactly what to do, where to go to get that all set up. And that is about it for this week. So anyway, can't wait to race again this weekend. I wish everybody luck at the Across the Lake. I look forward to seeing everyone at the Peach that'll be racing that, and I wish everyone luck at Sagelands as well. So it's going to be hot this weekend. Make sure you hydrate well, fuel well, pace yourself well, and stay safe out there. We will see you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Have a great week. Bye-bye.